Welcome to another edition of From the Perch. I'm Roman from the Orange Bowl Boys podcast and contributor for Canes Insight. This week, University of Miami versus University of Virginia. Early on in this game, Miami's going to have a big play, first down to KJ Osborne at the top of the screen. Miami comes out in 11 set personnel, meaning Brevin Jordan at the bottom is your one tight end, DJ Dallas is your one halfback, and they come out with their speed package, KJ Osborne, Mike Harley, and also Jeff Thomas. On this, you're going to see a couple things highlighted, but I want to show you immediately what Virginia will do on defense from time to time. So if you notice this at the bottom of the screen, just some of the things that they employ. You have a linebacker, well, he's going to basically peel off, while on this field side, you're going to essentially bring this Mike backer. This Mike backer is going to present a little bit of a problem, and as a quarterback, I like what N'Kosi Perry's doing here as he's selling out a fake. You essentially want to keep this ball high on the outside. He doesn't have the ability to step in because Donaldson is not really allowing that to happen as the linebacker pushed him back into the pocket. Okay, we work around some things. Ball's still on the outside, a little short, but we know why. Big play, first down. Sometimes you don't have the ability to step into your throws. And when that happens, can you still put the ball on the outside where your receiver can make a play on it? Very good job, first down. 4th and 7, and this is going to be a big play conversion by N'Kosi Perry's feet. It wasn't a designed quarterback run, but I applaud the decision. Let's set up what Virginia's defense is doing first in the secondary. They're going to essentially have a single high safety shell with everybody underneath playing man coverage. Miami's going to be sending out 5 passing options, including DJ Dallas, who's going to leak into the flat. This Mike is going to go ahead and essentially take him. Now, let's focus on the defensive front that Virginia employs and some of the trickiness that an odd man front and 3-4 base system will do. You have to identify who's coming and who's not. In this case, they all come. A simple stunt is essentially going to go and get home. Now, let's focus again on what we were talking about with the man coverage. It's good to play man coverage, but when you have a mobile quarterbacking option, this is what happens. Both DBs have their back turned. N'Kosi is now taught to step up into the pocket, but this is this stunting defensive end who's going to essentially get home. And when he does, N'Kosi sees nobody's there, has some daylight, little juke at the end for good measure, first down. Man coverage is not necessarily a bad thing, but one of the things it does allow for a quarterback who's astutely in tune, well, you can't see him. This is going to be a big play touchdown to DJ Dallas on a screenplay. 12 set under center. Michael Irvin Jr. at the top with Brevin Jordan, and Jeff Thomas is coming across the formation for a jet sweep motion fake. I really like the quarterbacking aspect of it, and let's go ahead and watch why. As you're going to see, he carries out the fake. As the aforementioned linebacker is swinging around, and here you have it, he's going to have home. N'Kosi Perry right now knows he's going to take a shot. There's no way around it, but he stays patient. And look when he goes ahead and decides to throw this ball what his window was. Essentially, I don't know if he's able to see this, but he knows how to throw it open. He leads DJ Dallas completely in stride. He has a caravan of blockers, and that's a touchdown. It was the quarterbacking on an aspect, trusting it even though you were taking a shot, that led to this touchdown. Big play, 6 points. Sometimes you just got to give credit where credit is due. In this case, credit Bronco Mendenhall and the UVA staff for some really creative play design. As you see the play unfold, you're going to see the running back at the bottom of the screen. He's essentially going ahead and selling that he's going to go further out into the pass strength by creating a 4-by-1 advantage. But it's just a counter look. He's going to come across the formation right there. Now here, you're going to see that this Miami defender on this number 2 DB is in a bind. Perkins is obviously showing that he's in an obvious run posture, so he's going to go ahead and crash. But this out and up, well, that's wide open. Great play. I'd steal it. Gregory Rousseau had a monster game, and on this very pivotal play, he's going to take a massive shot. I guess the only thing that's going to slow him down is one of his own guys. Boom. Sometimes you just need to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, without knowing the full proper play call, I believe there was an option to stop by KJ Osborne at the top of the screen based on pre-snap leverage. As you see the play unfold, just notice the cushion. The DB is in an off-man technique, and allowing this to happen. Now, this is what lets me to believe that this was essentially an option to stop, because you see the number 2 wide receiver and Mike Harley taking an out. A lot of times you'll see this combo right here to go ahead and take a go route. But in this case, I like the rhythm and anticipation by N'Kosi Perry to have this ball out of his hand while KJ Osborne's not in his break, and I love the decision to cut this route down and throttle it for an easy pitch and catch first down. I felt, especially later in the second half, University of Virginia was given this play. It was astutely Miami who took it. Yes, do sometimes I feel Miami gets victimized by long developing under center play action pass plays? I do. But there's times like this when it's pretty. Miami's already scored on an under center play action screen pass, and in this case, it's going to be a big play to Brevin Jordan. But how does it happen? Here you go. N'Kosi Perry's going to go ahead and reverse out. You're going to see Navon Donaldson act as a pulling guard, further selling the fact that this is a run. Brevin Jordan's going to carry out his down block. And here you go. Take note real quick in number 29 for UVA and Cameron Harris, who are going to play up later in this clip. Brevin gets back up, sells his play fake, and then it's off to the races. Okay, downfield. Remember 29? There he is. And there's Cameron Harris. Both guys hustling. In this case, it's the UVA defender who would go ahead and trip up Brevin Jordan just short of a touchdown. That would be pivotal because Miami wouldn't score 7 on this play. They'd only score 3. Ladies and gentlemen, can I introduce the world to McKicken? It's good. Late in the fourth quarter with the game on the line, this is the play that would seal the University of Virginia's fate. It's not like they did anything wrong in this play. N'Kosi Perry just did something better. You're going to notice that Mike Harley is motioning back into the backfield on this play. Miami's trying to get a consummate man beater, known as a mesh concept, with an attached wheel. What you'll notice is they initially have this man coverage when 28 is following Mike Harley across the formation. But notice number 15. He is astutely trying to tell his DB, I'm going to stay in this area. And when he does, he takes away the read for N'Kosi Perry right there. This is where he's looking. That little late switch, well, now you just make a play. His athleticism, his footwork gets him to the goal line. Sometimes the defense is just a step ahead of you, but sometimes you can make that up.